Foundations, Excerpt number 6, Structures of Consciousness, Tools of Creation. We have the ability to connect to our soul, higher self, by purifying our intentions and creating unity consciousness. Activating our higher self through the 4-step healing modality is the process of coming together and reclaiming all the different lost and broken aspects of ourselves to balance and merge the mind-body-spirit complex. It is achieved through the active process of creating unity consciousness and collapsing all negative ego beliefs, programs, timelines, structures, and parallel realities. We do this through the active process of aligning our perceptions, beliefs, intentions, thoughts, words, actions, reactions, feelings, emotions, and behaviors with nature and universal law. The 4-step healing modality balance and merges the mind-body-spirit complex to connect us to the highest version of ourselves and soul. Energy is the life flow of the universe. All things are frequency, which cannot exist without vibration, and vibration cannot occur without some energetic beginning. Thus, all things are factually energy. The only thing that can create light is vibration. We live in a holographic plane, and without vibration, nothing can exist. Intention creates vibration. Vibration commands the ether. Ether creates light particles, and light particles create the hologram you see. Ether particles are aware of what they are doing at all times. Only thoughts can create energy, and only energy can create vibration. This means that the only thing real that exists is whatever it is that manufactures energy in the first place. In this case, that would be what we refer to as God, the collective fractals of awareness that author ideas, which physically translate to vibration from the energy that God source awareness manufactures. Our tools of creation are our beliefs. Every belief we have is a contract agreement with life. Beliefs are programs that lock us into specific perceptions, timelines, and experiences. Think of a timeline as being its own structure, template, story, or storyline that has specific narratives that you experience. Beliefs come from the world, society, religion, education, family, friends, community, and the states and countries we live in. Our perceptions. Perception refers to a set of processes we use to make sense of different stimuli we're presented based on how we interpret different sensations. Our perceptual processes begins with receiving stimuli from the environment and ends with our interpretation of those stimuli. It acts as a lens or mindset from which we view people, events, and things. We have been conditioned to believe what we perceive is accurate, creating our own realities based on those perceptions. Our perceptions seem very real, but that doesn't mean they're factual. It's important to always keep in mind perception is not reality, but it has a potent influence on how we look at reality. Our thoughts. Thoughts are electric and stem from our beliefs. They are mental cognitions that produce ideas, concepts, values, and opinions. Whatever thoughts we predominantly and continually think about, we become. Thoughts have specific energy signatures attached to them that emit energetic frequencies that vibrate within us. The universe responds to the energy signature of your thoughts. Thoughts determine our intentions, actions, reactions, feelings, emotions, words, and everything that is within our control. Thoughts can be positive or negative depending on the nature of the intention. Our thoughts are the most powerful tools we have in changing our life. Our intentions. Intentions are causes that create effects. They are purposes, plans, goals, targets, aspirations, and ideas we wish to carry out. Understanding the nature of our intentions helps us identify whether we are coming from a positive or negative perspective. There are 4 types of intent that underlie intention: control, relinquishment, defense, and affirming. When the intent is to control, we use persuasion and influence. When the intention is to accommodate, we relinquish our control and surrender our position. When our intention is to defend or fight for our position, we will not give an inch. If the goal is to affirm, we are willing to listen, ask questions, seek clarity and understanding. Our words. Words carry powerful vibrational frequencies that create commands, codes, instructions, orders, signals, prompts, and cues that have distinct and meaningful elements attached to them that create feeling states. Words give out energy, evoke emotions, and set the tone for conversations. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, heal, hinder, hurt, harm, humiliate, and humble. Words affect the brain. They do not change reality, but can enable us to have a more or less constructive and resourceful viewpoint. Positive words build resilience and calm in the body, and negative words generate fear. Becoming a positive influence through the power of words requires a very high level of intentionality. Actions. Actions speak louder than words and bring goals to fruition. Action leads to solutions and offers the ability to turn adversity around, resulting in more predictable successes. Through action, everything you think, believe, and hope for can and will be accomplished. Motivation is often the result of action, not the cause of it. Even in very small ways, getting started is a form of active inspiration that naturally produces momentum. Your actions become your habits, habits become character, character determines your destiny. Just as your thoughts influence your words, which determines your actions, over time, your actions will define your habits. Habits, either good or bad, create your character. Feelings and emotions. The difference between feelings and emotions are emotions start as sensations in the body, and feelings are generated through our thoughts about those emotions. Feelings are how we interpret emotions and let them sink in. Emotions come first, then feelings come after, as the emotion chemicals go to work in our bodies. Then moods develop from a combination of feelings. Emotions are chemicals released in response to our interpretation of a specific trigger. Despite the words being used interchangeably, emotions and feelings are actually two different but very connected phenomenon. Our reactions. Every action force, there is a corresponding reaction force, which is equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. We can define action as an act of the will, something done or performed, or the accomplishment of a task. A reaction is defined as a way someone acts or feels in response to something that happens or is said. It is the response to some treatment, situation, or stimulus. Our behaviors. All behaviors are anchored to an underlying root cause as a direct result of how one feels about themselves deep down inside. There are no secrets that behaviors will not reveal.